In this Capstone project, I conducted research on school violence. The problem is that school violence has increased over the last 10 years. However, there has been little to no research that gives the teacher perspective about the violence in the schools. The impact of school violence on student mental health is overwhelming. Not only their psychological health, but some even their physical health, all because of school violence. School violence comes in several different ways. It could be physical violence, psychological violence, sexual violence, bullying, and even cyberbullying. The school violence negativity impacts health. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention lists the following health condition as possible side effects of school violence: death, cuts, bruises, broken bones, gunshot wounds, head trauma, physical disability, even suicide. The effect of bullying on victims can cause depression, sadness, loneliness, insomnia, not achieving well in school, students dropping out, being absent, loss of appetite, and so on, all because they are being bullied at school. St. Paul Public School, violence come home. They have devised an action plan. The creator of this presentation will continue monitoring the act of violence in public schools, especially as it continues impacting students in which she is assigned to educate. St. Paul are reporting violence in their schools. They even made the CBS News. These images are horrifying. Watching the superintendent talking to the board, parents protesting, news media trying to get interviews. Here we are at Washington High School. Look at the images: guns, fights, right here in SPPS. The stats of school violence is overwhelming. And if we had time, we could go through some of these stats. But I just want to kind of show you the pictures. What is going on in these schools? And students are being suspended and even put out of the school. And if you look at this slide, it is mainly the Black and Hispanic students being suspended or expelled. Are they the ones causing the violence? Is that equity? Or are they being treated different? That's one of the main questions that school district are having and discussing. It's even going over into the college. Violence. Look at the incidents in the primary school: 53%, middle school, 88%, high school, 78% are reporting violence in their schools. Gun violence. Look at the schools. And here we go, suspending again. Is it working? Principals, expiring principals, future leaders. It is up to you to find a way to deal with school violence. Another source that's causing violence: social media. Is a news report I wish we had time to hear how TikTok caused a major uproar throughout several states. Parents afraid to send their students to school because TikTok had given a challenge. Look at the pictures, the images. The state on TikTok gave a challenge and the games answered. And this violence, the fight spilled over into our public school. Yet and still, no one is talking to the teachers. Special ed teachers are assaulted more than any other staff at school. This researcher, in her conclusion, will continue her study and to be aware of what's going on in the public schools. Looking at the city of Minneapolis, since the death of George Floyd or the killing of George Floyd, violence has really spread it in the state of Minnesota. And that's my conclusion.